Welcome to LDS Last Days Prophecy and Gospel Discussions podcast. I'm your host, Mark Lichtenwalter. Today we're going to be covering topic 21 of 95 Thesis by Ogden Kraut, starting on page 39. Uh, topic 21 is the inspired translation of the Bible. Teachings of the Prophet Joseph Smith states, "He that can mark the power of omnipotence inscribed upon the heavens can also see God's own handwriting in the sacred volume, and he who reads it oftenest will like it best, and he who is acquainted with it will know the hand wherever he can see it." In the Times and Seasons, Volume 4, page 336, it states, "The Lord gave some more extant information upon the Scriptures, a translation of which had already commenced." Speaking of the inspired translation of the Bible. In Times and Seasons, Volume 5, page 723, also you can read Doctrine and Covenants, section 42.5, 101.10, and 107.28. On February 2nd, 1833, Joseph Smith wrote, "I completed the translation and review of the New Testament." So in the church, they will have you believe that there was no reason, or like that they didn't complete it. But here it says very clearly, "I completed the translation." Why are they hiding this information from you? It's because they don't want you to read what's in it. Continuing on. I'm going to turn this light on, see if that helps. Anyway, on February 2nd, 1833, Joseph took the manuscript New Testament, which was completed, Times and Seasons, Volume 5, page 723, and sealed it up. The Old Testament completed July 2nd, 1835, and that's recorded in the Times and Seasons, Volume 6, page 802. Why are they hiding this information from you? The church today will say that the inspired translation was never completed, and that's why they use the King James Version still. But in the Times and Seasons, Joseph Smith clearly finished the Old and the New Testaments. Continuing on July 2nd, 1833, Sidney Rigdon wrote, "We this day finished the translation of the Scriptures, having finished the translation of the Bible a few hours hence." Times and Seasons, Volume 6, page 802. See also Doctrinal History of the Church, Volume 1, page 368. So Sidney Rigdon helped with this information, and he says that it was completed. Did you know that the Reorganized Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints uses the inspired translation of Joseph Smith as their scriptures? Why is the Corporation of the First Presidency located in Salt Lake City hiding this information from you? This work, speaking of the inspired translation of the Bible, is given to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and to the public in pursuant of the commandment of God. As concerning the manner of translation and correction, it is evident from this manuscript and the testimony of those who were conversant with the fact that it was done by direct revelation of God. It was begun in June of 1830 and finished in July 2nd, 1833. Preface to the Inspired Translation, page 3. So it was a commandment that God commanded Joseph Smith to do these things, and he finished it in July of 1833. Why is it that your leaders hide this information from you? And we're going to get to that in just a minute. And today in the church, some teachers and writers have begun to use the so-called inspired version of the Bible, which the prophet Joseph undertook but never completed. The presiding brethren urge the use of the King James Version of the Bible, which is the official Bible of the Church, since the prophet did not complete his work on the revision. Church News, November 16th, 1974, page 16. Church News, November 16th, 1974. He did not complete, the prophet did not complete the inspired translation of the Bible. Sidney Rigdon here said it was finished July 2nd, 1833. It was a commandment of God that these things be done, and it was done. Why is the church hiding this information from you today? The next topic in this video series will be topic 22, speaking of the Journal of Discourses. So I'm going to do one a day because certain individuals are flipping out about how I post long posts, whatever. Anyway, and I will do the longer ones as well, but I have been sick lately, and but I did start a new schedule at work where I only do 200 miles a day, which takes about 7 or 8 hours because I load crude and then I have to deliver the crude and all the fun stuff. But when I'm able to, I'm going to be doing these short videos on YouTube and posting them on my Facebook group, LDS Last Days Prophecy and Gospel Discussions, so that people can get a shorter teaching. And we'll go over 95 Thesis. I actually already started this in my podcast, but that's kind of up in the air right now. I don't really know how that's all going to work out since my hosting site uh, closed on January 31st, 2025. So anyway, when I come back and do another one of these, we'll be talking about the Journal of Discourses. Follow me on YouTube at Zion's Redemption Radio Network, and also on Facebook. You can join my private group, LDS Last Days Prophecy and Gospel Discussions. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. God bless, and goodbye.